Hello, folks. We are going to be learning about how to put a floor plan together just like this. You've got your foyer and two bedrooms with closets. You've got a kitchen, bathroom here, master bedroom with two beautiful closets, its own bathroom. Got the utility and the laundry here. So what I've done, let me get this out of the way. What I've done is I've printed this out on paper so I don't have to keep referring back to it. But for you guys, you're going to start out by downloading this, the floor plan template '02. And this is a good thing for you because number one, it's got some fixtures in it. And number two, you have your layers all preset for you. And then a couple other things in the background are running too that are going to help you out. So basically what I would do is open this and then you'd go to save as, you'd rename it and do something with your name and maybe saying floor plan or something like that. I'm calling this Prod House 0102. All right, but that's my name. All right, let's get started here. So we're working with an outer wall, which is a rectangle. It is 30 feet this way and 40 feet this way. So let's get started with the line tool. And I'll draw this here. I have my fixtures up here also. So let's get the polyline. Let's make sure we are on the wall layer. And let's start with our 40-foot line, making sure I have the ortho turned on. And I think I'm going to go parallel here. You won't have this, but I do. So, all right. So we're going to start with our 40-foot line. Remember, this is a polyline. 30 feet this way. Don't forget the foot symbol. Don't work with inches. Let's go 40 feet again and bring it right down to complete it. Again, it's a polyline, so it's one big solid line. Now, all of the walls on the outside are 6 inches thick. So let's do a little shortcut and let's go to the offset tool and we'll put in a distance of 6. Click here, drag inside, and there you go. So now all of the exterior walls are done. We're going to be cutting out some windows and doors on the exterior, so we're going to need to explode that. So I'm going to go over here to explode, select it, spacebar, and now it is exploded. Separate sides altogether. All right, let's begin with putting in the windows and the doors. So these windows are... These are the large ones. They're 6 feet. And the door is, the door should be 3 feet. All right, so 6 feet and 3 feet. And you'll see this 6-foot window is centered on 9 foot 3 inches. So let's get this wall here. We're going from the exterior wall, and we're going to go 9 feet dash 3. And you could do the inch symbol if you want to, which is the quotation, but you don't have to. And let's go ahead and offset that, just like that. Now that's going to give us a center for the window. Now remember, it's 6 feet, so let's do this. First, I'm going to trim this to get this out of the way because it's annoying. We've got this center mark. Let's offset 3 feet on each section, so 3 feet. Let's click the center and go this way, and let's click the center and go that way. All right. Now, let's go back to the trim tool. Trim tool. There we go. Now, we're going to leave that center mark because that's going to mark the center of the door, which is coming up next. The door is 10 foot 9 set over. So let's take a look here. See, 10 foot 9 inches at the center of the door. So let's offset this center piece by 10 foot dash 9. It over like that. And remember, it is a 3-foot door. So half of 3 feet is 18 inches. Let's offset this by 18 inches. And let's trim that out. Okay. So now we're going to do the next center window, 10 foot 9 for that. And that also is a 6-foot window. So 10 foot 9, offset, 10 foot 9 inches. Whoops, we got to start that again. Offset by 10 feet 9. Okay, offset it over. And again, this is a 6-foot window, so we'll do 3 feet on each side of it, and that'll center a 6-foot window on this middle line and trim it out. All right, so that takes care of all of the gaps for the front. We're going to come back later and put the windows and doors in. Let's work our way around the perimeter. Let's do this wall right here. Let's slide it over. 7'6" for this, and this is 15 feet even for this one. And these should be 3-foot windows. They are. Okay. So again, we're starting with this outside wall right here. Make sure you do it from the outside wall. And we're looking at 7 foot dash 6 inches. Pull it off like that. Now you don't have to, but I like to trim it out because that annoys me. And again, it's 3 foot, so that's 18 inches on each side. So 18 for the offset. Put that in like that, and let's just trim the wall out. All right, off the base of this, it was 15 feet, so offset by 15 feet. And there it is. Again, we offset by 18. Each side will give you a total of 3 feet. Whoops, Control Z. And let's trim that guy out. All right, now that's it for this wall, so we can go ahead and remove these. Let's take a look at the back wall here. So the back wall, it does have a window right here, but I see that I don't have the information on centering this door, so I'm going to take care of that right now. Let's find out where the center of the door is. I'm going to quickly put in a notation from here to the center here, 14.7. All right, so we'll do that one first. So we're going to do 14.7 from here. Offset 14 feet and 7 inches. Offset it like that. And that door, 3 feet. Okay. So 3 feet we know is 18 on each side. Here's what happens when you don't do that, when you don't trim, and that's okay. Okay, let's get this done. And we'll get rid of this. And these actually have to get trimmed because you need that has to have the wall caps on it. All right. And then we said the other window, which is a 3-foot window, was 17 feet 11 3/8. So that's good to do that one because that's a little tough. So let's offset, and going to put in the distance of 17 feet dash 11 dash 3/8. And then right there. Okay, so we got to go 18 inches on each side of that. So I'm actually going to trim it because I showed you how annoying that is. And 18, let's put that one in here and here. And let's go ahead and trim that out. Now that's it for the back wall. Clean that up. This will be the door. This will be a window. We have to remember that. Now we're going to do this. You're looking at 2 windows here, and they are exactly lined up with this. It's symmetrical. So let's do this. I'm going to put a temporary line here. And I guess it would have been more efficient to not delete those dashes, but I forgot. So whatever. But I'm going to do, instead of measuring, I'm going to just draw a line straight across here and here. And then trim it out. And that quickly puts them in. Let's not forget to get these ugly things out of here. Okay. 18 on each side because they're symmetrical. So 18 will pop here and here. And while we've got the tool going, let's just put this one in too. And let's trim. And we trim. Okay. So we've got all of the exterior windows done on here. And next thing to do would be putting in some interior walls. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's start with this one. It is 12'3", and it goes all the way from one end of the house to the other, 12'3". So, and it's from the interior. Remember, you're measuring from the inside wall right here. So offset at 12'3". Let's bring it over like this, and let's just extend it out. So we're going to get the extend tool and pop that up. All right, so remember, it's an interior measurement, so we need to put the thickness on this wall, which interior walls will be 4 unless they're supporting a toilet, and we go to the outside of it. Now, let's make sure we are at 12'3" for the inside. Perfect. All right, let's just work our way. Do we want to go up and down or work our way left to right? Let's work our way left to right, and then we could trim stuff out. All right. First thing is, I like to get in the habit of going back, and anytime I have one of these going on where the wall ends, it has to be open like that. And this way I don't forget. So I take a little longer to do that, but for me, that's how it works. All right. So this bathroom is an interior distance of 5 feet. So let's go ahead and offset this wall by 5 feet. And we're going to move it over to 4 for the offset right here. And let's go ahead and trim this out. Trim it. There we go. Now, all this will get cut off later, but let's just work with these vertical lines first. Okay. So nothing here. We've got this wall right here, and that wall is 13 foot 10 inches off of this wall right here. So we're going to go from this wall over 13 foot 10, but I think it's going to get confusing for you guys. So why don't we trim this out for the bathroom? Let's go. I changed my mind. I'm going to fix this. So from here to the inside of the wall, you've got 10 feet. So what I'm going to do is something a little different here, actually. Let's do this. I'm going to get the line tool and go right about here. It's another way to go. We're going to go 10 feet, and then I'm going to pop it like this, and then just extend it on over like this. Now we can get rid of that line. So if you don't want to offset, this is just another way to do it. All right. So it's 10 feet on the inside, so we need to offset this by 4 so that it's a wall. Now what we're going to do is we're going to first extend these here, and then let's go ahead and trim off the bottom part. Okay. Oh, we didn't want both of these, though. We're going to undo that. We only want this one gone. Okay. Because that's the wall for the bedrooms here. That's this wall right here. All right. Let's go inside and let's clean up this stuff, though. That and that and that. Again, a lot of people do that at the end, but then you end up missing one or two, and it's not awesome. So, all right, let's go back to this space here for the foyer, which is this major wall, which goes through the whole house. It's 1310. All right, so let's do that. Offset by 13 feet, dash, and then 10 for the inches. Something's gone wrong. Let me try that again. Offset by 13 feet, dash, 10 inches. There it is. And again, it goes through the whole house. So let's go ahead and extend it. Now, if this is measured properly, we should bump right into this. Perfect. That means it's all measured perfect. If it doesn't line up, you mismeasured something. All right, so we went interior 13 feet, so we've got to put the thickness in of 4 inches here. So let's go ahead and do that. 4. And we can trim this on both sides because it is going to get chopped up, but not on the ends. That. Okay, so there's that interior wall. All right, let's go back over here. I think that's all for the verticals. There's a couple of little ones here and there, but we'll get to those later. Let's put these closets in this end right here. So let's see. We do not have a measurement for the length from here to here and where the split is. Now, I know I made it symmetrical, and this is centered on here. And it is, it's 30 feet, so it should be 15. Let's take a look here. Looking at, this is 11. And then this, that makes this 11. That's 22. Plus 3 and 3 is 6 in the thickness of the wall. So it should be centered on there. That looks good. Okay. So we're back on the wall layer here. Let's go right to the center. And bring it like this. That bell was the end of 7th period. We are into X time now. Okay, so now we've got the center. And I think I'm going to pause this for now and do a part 2 on this. This is getting a little long.